There is a painful reality in real estate that nobody talks about, and you've probably experienced it. First off, it's Ty Polito from Concierge, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you why clients trust the agent they see more and the actual psychological breakdown of that. You know the market better than anyone else. You negotiate harder, you care more, and yet you lose to the agent who barely answers their phone, overprices homes, and does a mediocre job. Why? Is the seller stupid? No. Is the market broken? No. The seller chooses the agent because of a biological glitch in the human brain, a glitch that confuses familiarity with trust. Now, first off, I'm just going to start off with an extreme quote. But Sam Ovens has mentioned that the reason we trust our parents so much is because of how many impressions they've served us. And this can relate in real estate. Today, I'm going to break down the psychology of why clients trust the agent they see the most, not necessarily the ones who know the most, and I'm going to show you how to hack this psychology using paid traffic. In the 1960s, a psychologist named Robert Zajonc conducted a series of experiments that changed advertising forever. He discovered something called the mere exposure effect. Here's a simple version. The more often a person is exposed to a stimulus, a sound, an image, or a face, the more they like it. It doesn't matter if they interact with it, they just have to see it. Most agents treat lead generation like a hunt. You cold call a lead once, you knock on their door once, you're a stranger to their lizard brain. You are a threat, you are a salesperson, which immediately targets and fires in their brain resistance. But the celebrity agent in your town, the one on the billboards, the bus benches, and the Facebook ads, the lead sees their face 50 times before they ever speak. By the time the agent walks in the living room, the seller's brain has already decided, I know this person, they're safe, they're successful. It lowers their guard, lets them hear their pitch, their sales tactics, and ultimately, most cases becomes a client for an agent like yourself right there. This brings us to the second psychological trigger, the illusion of truth effect. Psychology tells us that we tend to believe information is true if it's easier to process. And what makes information easy to process? Repetition. If a homeowner sees your face on YouTube, then sees your ad on Instagram, and then sees a retargeting banner on a news site, their brain starts to build a narrative about you. The narrative isn't this agent runs good ads. The narrative is this agent is everywhere. They must be the market leader. And perception becomes reality because how a person thinks is how they're going to act. And if they think that you're the market leader, they're going to treat you that way. And then they're going to respect what you have to say. And obviously, it shifts the power dynamic. And then they already want to work with you. So how do you trigger the mere exposure effect without spending 30 years knocking on doors? You buy the impressions. And I know that sounds crazy, but this is why I tell you that realtors, that brand awareness ads aren't a waste of money if they're done right, because they're a trust accelerator. Let's look at the math of trust. If you rely on organic social media, the algorithm hides your content, as you can see here. Your leads might see you once a month, which honestly is not enough frequency to trigger the familiarity response. But with paid ads, we can force the frequency. We can ensure that homeowners in your zip code, 15 miles within it, could see your face 3, 5, maybe 10 times a week with the proper budget. You can run retargeting campaigns. You can create an audience of people who have viewed your ads and then put another ad in front of them so they keep seeing you over and over and over and building more trust, more trust, more trust. This is what I call digital omnipresence. When someone sees you on Instagram and then they see you on Facebook and then they're watching on YouTube and then they get an ad from you there, that can all be tracked and it can all be set up throughout the different platforms with Metapixel, Google Tag Manager, and you can create these custom audiences and just sort of penetrate them with ads on all platforms, and you just keep coming up, keep coming up, keep coming up. So yeah, we want that homeowner to be scrolling through Facebook at 7 a.m. and see your just sold case study. We want them on Instagram at lunch and see your market update. We want them watching a YouTube video at night and seeing your face as the pre-roll ad. You are subconsciously hacking their trust barrier, and you're moving yourself from stranger to familiar to authority without even ever talking to them. So they already want to speak to you before you have even talked to them. And obviously, that results in a way better conversation, and it's just way better for the business. So to recircle back, the best agent doesn't always win. The most known agent wins. If you're tired of losing listings to agents who are simply louder than you, it's time to stop whispering. It's time to leverage psychology and let the algorithms do the heavy lifting for you. If you want to know how we build these omnipresence campaigns for agents to make the most trusted authority in their market, click the link below. You don't want to leave your reputation a chance. Build it with frequency. And speaking of frequency, frequency versus intensity. Hundreds of low friction ads outweigh the pressure of one single cold call. Even though maybe cold calling seems like the harder thing to do, and you can just stack it, stack it, stack it. If you get the right system in place, it can work enough for you. And here is another photo sort of explaining this. Each ad impression is a brick in the bridge from who are you to I know you and trust you, with all sorts of different retargeting. Whereas a cold call, you're sort of giving yourself just a one shot at it, you know? So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, thanks.